Today I'll be showing you guys the top 5 builds on NBA 2K23. It doesn't matter if you play current gen or next gen, these builds are basically identical on both. And trust me, it doesn't matter how you play 2K23, I'll have a build that fits your playstyle in this video. I'm gonna get right into the builds, but before I do, if you use any of these builds that I show you in this video, please do not hesitate to drop a like or subscribe. But alright, let's get into the top 5 builds on NBA 2K23. Alright, so let's get into the builder and the top 5 builds. Now the first build, and I'm only gonna have 2 of these builds in this, is, I'm sorry, 6'9". It's just the best height in the game, and this build that I'm gonna show you is different. So you're gonna wanna go 6'9", 186 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan, and then copy these attributes exactly. So this is what I think the best overall offensively and defensively 6'9" build is. Now, why I say this is the best offensive build, this is why. So this is the reason why I made him 6'9". Limitless, Takeoff, and Slithery are not tier 3 badges, which they would be on any player 6'8" and below. That's why 6'9" is so good. You're gonna want to put 1 extra badge on your finishing so you can unlock Gold Posterizer with 17 finishing badges and 96 driving dunk. If you know how to use the dunk meter, which you should by now, and if you don't, make this build and learn it, it's literally unstoppable if you know how to use it, so you can have some fun with this build. But it's not only a finishing build, because you have an 85 3-point with Silver Limitless, so you can shoot just like any other ISO build does in this game. Next, dribbling. 87 ball handling, 75 pass accuracy, so you can unlock the LeBron James pass style. Just key numbers here that this build reaches. Perimeter defense, 86, because that's what you need to unlock Silver Clamps, and 85 steal with 7'4" wingspan. You can get rips, you can play passing lanes, and then an 88 block. Hall of Fame chase down artist on a 6'9", so if somebody does get by you, you have the potential to get a crazy chase down block. And then your physicals are basically maxed. Your speed's only a 75, but everything else is basically maxed. Your acceleration, which is more important, is maxed. And yeah, you guys see the badge count, 16, 21, 20, 20 without your extra badges added onto it. I genuinely think this is the best overall 6'9" build. I know there are other 6'9s with a bit better defense, but they don't have that 85 3-pointer. They don't have a 96 driving dunk with that. That's what makes this build so good, is that your key 3 attributes, ball handling, 3-point, and driving dunk, are all insanely high, allowing you to be an offensive demigod while having these crazy defensive stats. At 6'9" with the 7'4" wingspan, the best overall 6'9" build right here. Let's get into the next build. The next build I'm going to show you guys is 6'1", 163 pounds, 6'7" wingspan. This is actually a build I personally have and love. Let me show you guys the attributes. So this is what the 6'1" looks like. I showed you guys this build about a month ago. I do use this build. I think this is the most fun build to play on, just because it's different than what everybody else does, right? You see some of the key attributes. 92 3-pointer, which means you're gonna get Gold Limitless, which requires a 92 3-pointer, and Gold Agent 3s, which means that you will be able to fade. Everyone knows how the 6'1" plays. It's basically like a play shot, but with Steve Francis and Trae Young. I actually think it's pretty fun to dribble with the 6'1" this year. If they didn't have adrenaline, oh my gosh, this would be so fun to use. The adrenaline makes it really hard, but yeah, a 92 ball handling, which Trae Young is the highest size up in the game, and it takes a 92 ball handling, so you can unlock any size up in the game with a 92 ball control. You'll have an 80 driving dunk. You're gonna have to put one finishing badge on from your extra badges, so you can get Silver Limitless Takeoff. So once you do unlock that, if they're playing you high, you can just dunk and get the quick drops off one. It's crazy that you can even equip that dunk package on this build. And then I didn't even get to it yet, but oh, you're 6'1", you're not gonna have defense. How about Silver Clamps, Gold Challenger? Oh yeah, a 99 steal. You don't even really need defense with a 99 steal. Just walk up to him and click X. Trust me, I have the build. You get insane steals on this build. It's crazy. And then even if you're not getting steals, you have an 86 perimeter defense where it's good enough. But yeah, this is a 6'1" demigod build, best overall 6'1" build in the game by far. Let's get into the next build. Now this third build I'm going to show you is 6'7", 182 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan. And just like my last 2 builds, copy these attributes exactly. And this is what that 6'7" build looks like, completely maxed out. Now, we all know what the number is for these attributes to make them good. 85 3-point, check. 86 driving dunk, check. 89 ball handle, check. 75 pass accuracy, check. Wait, a 99 steal on a 6'7" with a 7'4" wingspan with this badge count. Yeah, by the way, the only thing that's kind of bad about this is you got to use at least 4 badge points so you can get gold limitless takeoff. But I don't really think that really impacts that build this much, because look at these attributes with a 99 steal. Now this is like a lockdown build, but also an ISO build, right? This is kind of like the 6'9", but if you don't want to be 6'9" and you want to have a 99 steal instead, because you cannot have a 99 steal unless you are 6'7" or below. So this is just the perfect build for that, to have a tall ISO build like the 6'9", but also have a 99 steal. So when you do go against these 6'9s that don't have unpluckable, you can absolutely rip them every time while also playing amazing defense versus them. This build is crazy. I know people with this build. It's very, very good. And let's get into the next build. Now this is another 6'9" build, as you can see in the bottom right. 6'9", 185 pounds with a 7'7" wingspan. But unlike the first 6'9", yes, this can be used as an ISO build, definitely, because I know people like that use an 82 3-pointer as an ISO build. But that's the difference. You have max wingspan on this build, so you don't have that 85 3-pointer and silver limitless, which does make a difference. But you still have basically max ball handling at 87, not 89, so you don't get Hall of Fame quick first step. You only get gold. But an 86 driving dunk, so you'll be able to finish everything in the paint. And this build defensively is way better. This is more of like a spot up build because of the rebounding. You don't have that silver limitless, but if you do get the ball, this is kind of like if I'm running with somebody on the 2s, this is what I want their build to be, because it's amazing. But if I do end up getting clamped or I run out of adrenaline, they can do something on the court with this build as well. They can score if they want, and then their defense is amazing. So yeah, I don't think this is the best overall 6'9" build in the game. I think this is the best defensive 6'9" build in the game with these attributes. But yeah, if you were to make an offensive 6'9" build, I would recommend the first one I made. But if you're a spot up, if you don't really run the ball every possession, this build is super, super tough, and I recommend trying to make it. And then our last build in the video, 6'1", 163 pounds with a 6'2" wingspan. And the reason why the wingspan is so small, I'll show you right now before I put the attributes up. Yeah, a 99 3-pointer. I'll check back in with you guys once I put up these attributes. So this is what this 6'1" build looks like. As you guys can see, it is an offensive demon. 99 3-pointer, 92 ball handling. So you're going to be the best dribbling, the best shooting point guard you could possibly be, right? But your defense lacks. That's the thing about this build. It's a 99 3-point build, and you can't make a build with a 99 3-point, a high ball handling, a decent dunk, and then have good defense. You just can't do it. So this is a rec build, maybe a pro-am build if you just guard corner, maybe a threes build. You don't play defense on this build. This is a build to be an offensive demigod, which I do enjoy. I do have fun playing like that. I would make this build, but I think that 6'1" that I made earlier, the fact that it's so good on defense and it has a 92 3-pointer, is so clutch. But if you do want to build with a 99 3-point, you can make this build. Now, I don't think this is the most comp build in the game, but I already showed you guys 4 builds that are super, super comp. If you want to make a comp build, make those builds. And then this build right here I wanted to throw in for anybody that just doesn't play to win every single game. I want to make a build and I want to have fun. That's what this build is, because I imagine a 99 3-pointer is a blast on this game. But that's going to wrap it up. That's going to be all 5 builds I showed you guys. So that's it. Those are the best 5 builds on NBA 2K23. Whether you play current gen or next gen, I showed you a build in this video that you should make if you don't already have one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys did make any of these builds if you didn't have them. But that's gonna wrap it up. If you guys did enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.